Have you noticed that as soon as you mention YouTube or other social media, your students get interested? There's a reason for this. This generation experiences meaningful personal, social, and political events through digital media like videos, podcasts, and infographics. The classroom comes alive when students are given the chance to create their own real-world content to show their understanding of government and civic rights with a protest poster, for example, or explain the science behind climate change with an infographic. For those of you who have assigned activities or projects like this before, you've seen firsthand how students get excited about learning new material. It makes content feel engaging, relevant, and purposeful. In our materials that creatively extend Khan Academy videos and practice questions, there is an additional bonus. Students learn to be smart digital citizens able to express ideas and have impact using 21st century digital tools. Maybe you're a history teacher and you want to elevate a traditional essay with a different way for students to show critical analysis of a complex historical event. What do students need to know and be able to do? Well, they might research facts about the historic event and present their findings in a Creative Cloud Express webpage or short Premiere Rush video. They might dive into primary and secondary sources, including texts, images, and videos that show conflicting accounts, then source and corroborate them in a podcast using Adobe Audition. Or they could reconstruct the historic event using images manipulated in Adobe Photoshop. Or create an interactive map built in Adobe XD. Let's hear from other educators like you who have extended their curriculum or core content with quick, flexible, and engaging digital activities.
There's a lot of conversation about students being digital natives and that they're so comfortable with devices. But the reality is that as teachers, we need to focus on building digital fluency or teaching students how to be effective digital storytellers and how to use technology and how to layer these skills together to create powerful and deep demonstrations of learning and artifacts that they can use either in school or beyond.
We have to make sure that this next generation can express and communicate themselves using the tools and media by which we're surrounded today. That they know how to leverage word processors as much as they know how to leverage websites and app designs and videos and infographics, whether they're in print or digital, to make sure that the ways in which they want to share information and make a difference and hopefully make the world a better place are in line with the ways in which media communicates today and can have the biggest impact.
It's important that students are digitally literate while learning and creating in the 21st century because it's a crucial aspect of being a digital citizen, as well as being responsible on how they use technology to interact with others, create content, and share ideas.
We have to think about the key competencies. They are entering a world that is increasingly hybrid, and we are having to find ways where they can operate in this world, both internally and outside the classroom.
Giving students access to digital tools is absolutely essential for their success in college and their careers beyond. Education is increasingly going online with instruction and practice in tools like Khan Academy, but students also need to be able to express their ideas in new ways with tools like Adobe Creative Cloud. So giving students access to those digital tools to both learn how to use them and to express their new understandings in different ways is essential to opening the doors for that future success.
With digital literacy, I see my students having an advantage when it comes to developing as a creative and a critical thinker, using the various platforms that are available to them. This helps them be much more engaged and hence push the learning in the long-term memory.